Howdy, you effervescent, ghost-curious beasties. My name is Elizabeth,
I'm Charles.
and we make up. We're not real sure what we're called yet, but you just call us the old folk ghost hunters. Um, we're in our 60s, or I am. He's a little bit younger. And we decided that we're kind of
I,
going through.
I'm the trophy.
He's the trophy.
Yeah.
We're kind of going through a midlife crisis, but that's only if we live to be like 120. So we'll call it a late life crisis. Um, we do it because it's fun. We do it because we're old, and what we want to do now is enjoy life. And we do it because it embarrasses the grandkids.
That's the reason.
Yeah, and that's just always something you got to look for. Right now, we're hunting around South Oklahoma, uh, right next to Texas, Denison. I don't know if anybody knows where Denison is, but we're pretty close to
We
Denison.
can see Denison, almost.
So we kind of stay right here in this general area, but I'm having a blast. I believe wholeheartedy in what I'm doing. He's a little bit skeptical, but he's coming around. I think I really do. I think he's coming around. I think that it's just something that you can't not enjoy doing.
No, it's fun.
Yeah, and so we plan to do this until this summer, and then we're going to put the house up for sale, and we're going to travel full time in the RV, which is, you tell them what it is.
Well, it's an amplifier. So if you have a good marriage, it'll be great. If you have a bad marriage, maybe not so much. But we're gonna prove or disprove that either way.
And we've been married how long?
I don't know, a few years.
41. But that
40,
really doesn't
41.
matter. So we'll figure it out. I mean, we've lived in an RV before while he built the house. But he worked and built the house, and so I didn't see him 24/7.
Marriage was great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. So we'll see what it's like when we're both together 24/7, and we'll share it with you because you know what? We'll share the joy, we'll share the misery. You'll at least get a laugh. At least we hope you get a laugh. Um, because we don't take life too seriously. We really, really don't.
It's obvious.
I would like to hit some haunted locations. There is a psychiatric hospital that I do believe they've closed down in Veneta, Oklahoma, and I'd like to go there. I say I, but when I say I mean we.
They call it a crazy house.
They did it one time, but we don't do that anymore.
Oh.
But that would be interesting. But you have to get permission. You just cannot walk into these places. So cemeteries is pretty safe. Are pretty safe. Cemeteries is pretty safe. I was a writer.
It is pretty safe.
Cemeteries are pretty safe because it's legal to go in there and you're not bothering anybody. But I personally, if I know somebody who says, "Will you go look for this grave?" I'm going to make sure it's okay to video it and talk to these people because they are still their relatives and you want to be respectful. I enjoy the funny bits, and there are quite a few. Some of these spirits have very good personalities, and I'll try to capture all that, or Charles will try to capture all that. Now, when we do travel, he's going to want to fly because he has a little bit of an Icarus issue. Me, I like to stand on the ground, but I will film it. Maybe I'll try to film it when he does it because he makes me. I don't know if any of you have anxiety, but that's a real, real test to your anxiety is watching your husband, who is almost 60, trying to fly. But that's something we'll deal with.
Jump off a cliff with an umbrella.
See, and that's something we'll deal with. He's a high flyer. I got my legs or my feet on the ground. During our travels, besides him flying and us learning how to live together 24/7, I'd like to look for historical graves. I'd like to go back to Tombstone. I'd like to go through the Real Boot Hill. But right now, like I said, we're in Oklahoma, southern Oklahoma. So if you're around and you want us to go to a cemetery close to us, just let us know in the comments and we'll try to do it. We're trying to get to Fort Washita, but it won't stop raining. And that brings me to my next point. You'll know me by these, my red wellies. I will have them till they fall apart. And when they fall apart, I will buy another pair. Because number one, I'm English, and every good English woman has a pair of wellies. Number two, snakes. Number 3, snakes. Number 4,
Critters.
critters. And 5, because it won't stop raining. So
Well, there's
cemeteries are muddy.
snakes.
And snakes. That's really the main reason. Snakes. So if you have anywhere you want us to go, if you want to know anything about the equipment that we use, um, just ask. Because, if you want us to do a video on what everything is, we can do that. If you want me to shut up and just watch the videos of us talking to ghosts, we can do that, whatever. Because we've had surprising interest in this YouTube channel, and I appreciate it all. I mean, it is just it's so cool to know that we aren't the only people interested in, or I'm not the only person interested in this. So I got to thank all my subscribers, and I want to thank everybody who's watched. And please, you know, comment, be nice, but comment, and we'll do what we can, and we'll explain what we can. But we are old people, so be nice. It doesn't hurt to be nice, and that's the problem with the internet nowadays. Just be nice, and we will get along just awesome.
And for those that aren't interested in the ghost thing, just stick around. We're gonna trip and fall and make mistakes and have small floods in the RV and things like that. It's gonna happen.
And that's not hoping for it. That's
No,
life.
it just happens, and we'll show them. We don't care.
Yeah, and we will, and we'll enjoy sharing with you guys as long as you guys enjoy the content. So just let us know what you want to see, and we'll try to do it.
We'll try to get there.
So talk to you later.
Bye.